Welcome back. In this video, we're continuing our journey through the procure-to-pay cycle. In the previous step, we created a foreign currency purchase order for Caterpillar Thailand with the transaction set in USD. Now we move on to the next phase, receiving the materials against that PO. To begin, we add a new receipt. The first step is to select the relevant purchase order. In this case, it's PO number 81. Once selected, key details like the receiving warehouse, vendor information, and vendor currency are automatically filled in. We can also enter a vendor reference number, typically used for shipment documentation. Then select the shipment date. Item selection is set to auto-populate since this PO has a short list of items. This approach works well when you're receiving most or all items. For longer lists where you're receiving only selected items, manual selection would be more appropriate. Next, we specify the delivery mode as by sea. For this example, we're using the direct receipt type. However, the system also supports gate pass-based entries when needed, allowing you to capture additional details such as vehicle number, vehicle type, driver name, and his phone number. There's also an option to enter receiver remarks, handy for noting the condition of goods, such as whether packaging was damaged or items were received in good condition. For now, we'll proceed directly with the receipt process by saving the entry. All 3 items from our purchase order are now listed on the receipt screen. In this example, we'll demonstrate a partial receipt. While the system does support receiving partial quantities, our current order specifies a quantity of 1 for each item, so part quantity receipt isn't applicable here. Instead, we'll proceed by receiving 2 of the 3 items in full. To do this, we press the Edit button. For each item we're receiving, we enter the batch number in the designated field, specify a received quantity of 1, and save the entry individually. One of the items hasn't arrived yet, so we're removing it from the list for now. We'll follow the same process to receive the next available item. At this point, 2 items have been successfully received. The third item is still pending, so we've temporarily excluded it to ensure the receipt process continues without interruption. With that, we've successfully completed the receipt step in the procure-to-pay process. Up next, we'll move on to bill booking. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video as we continue this end-to-end procurement workflow.